Welcome back to the Michigan Business Beat, brought to you on the Michigan Business Network. Chris Holman coming to you from our studios at the Capital Region International Airport. We're going to spend a little time this morning with Shibani Putatunda. She is the economic specialist with the Michigan Center for Data and Analytics, which just terrifies me, Shibani. And I would presume most of the people you know get terrified by this, eh? Well, it's good to have you on. So what is going on with the closely watched by you Michigan's labor market this month?
So, Michigan's unemployment rate decreased this month by a tenth of a percentage point to 5.4%. This occurred after 2 years of the statewide unemployment rate either increasing or remaining stable. Employment fell by 5,000 over the month, and total unemployment receded by 1,000. Michigan's labor force decreased over the month by 7,000. And in addition, over the year, Michigan's unemployment rate rose by 9 tenths of a percentage point from 4.5 to 5.4%.
Wow, this is really interesting. How does that compare to the rest of the U.S. and other states in May?
So, in comparison with the US, Michigan's unemployment rate was 1.2 percentage points larger than the national rate, which was 4.2% during May. This was the third consecutive month where Michigan ranked second highest out of all states in terms of unemployment rate, just behind Nevada. The state's number of employed was nearly unchanged, receding by just 0.1%, but the national level of employment decreased by 0.4%. Michigan's total number of unemployed fell by 0.4%, while the national unemployment total actually rose by 1% over the month. And finally, the statewide labor force was nearly unchanged in May, but the national labor force fell by 0.4% during May.
Asking the obvious question, why?
Mhm.
I guess the best thing you can say is that you can answer to statistically is which industries probably saw the greatest change.
Yeah, so in total seasonally adjusted payroll jobs in the state actually rose by 10,000 or 0.2% during May, with the largest increase occurring in Michigan's leisure and hospitality sector, with jobs rising by 5,000 during May. This addition of 5,000 jobs in leisure and hospitality has actually had the industry see a nearly full recovery of 250,000 jobs it had lost during the first months of the pandemic. Over the year, payroll jobs rose by 49,000 or 1.1%. And the largest over the year industry gains occurred in private education and health services, leisure and hospitality, and the construction industry. However, we did see decreases in the manufacturing industry and professional and business services over the year.
And the construction industry, we have to remember, is kind of a seasonal industry as well. I
Yes,
mean, we
absolutely.
do a whole lot more building here in the summers. So I know you chart by region. Tell us a little bit about how that went.
We have 18 Michigan regions that we look at in our data. And during May, unemployment rates rose in 14 of Michigan's 18 labor market areas, with the largest rate gain occurring in the Detroit metro area. Unemployment rate gains were largely due to seasonal increases in the regional labor force levels as more people looked for work during the start of the summer season. However, seasonal rate drops did occur in regions with large summer tourism sectors, including the Northeast and Northwest Lower Michigan regions, as well as the Upper Peninsula. Employment rose in 13 Michigan labor market areas over the month, with the largest employment increase occurring in the Northeast Lower Michigan region. And finally, unemployment rates rose in all 18 Michigan regions over the year.
Well, looking back, what do you think are the key takeaways for Michigan labor market this month?
I would say the key takeaway is that Michigan's labor market in May was stable. We did see a minor unemployment rate reduction and increases in industry jobs over the month. We also saw large seasonal labor force increases in Michigan's 18 regions as people looked for work for the start of the summer.
So I guess the question is, if we have this unemployment rate, and I'm always curious about exactly how it is measured, because is it measured with people seeking jobs? Do we know about the number of people who have just dropped out of that endeavor? That kind of information, because sometimes these, as you know, these figures can be a little misleading.
Mhm. So the unemployment rate is really measured using the current population survey, where we do look at the number of people who are looking for work. We don't really measure discouraged workers as much, but it's mainly just um, those who are looking for work or who are
Got
looking
it.
for work.
Okay, so where can we find more information if somebody wants this?
You can visit our website, which is michigan.gov/MCDA for more information, including our press releases and research publications. And we also have an app, the My Economy app, where you can download our data.
Well, Shibani Putatunda, economic specialist with the Michigan Center for Data and Analytics. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. We're going to check with you periodically.
Sounds great.
All right. You're watching the Michigan Business Beat on the Michigan Business Network. I'm Chris Holman. We'll be back with more.